With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Alert.
Running left, it's Warren. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first.
Let's go.
Warren will try the right side to about the 48-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. A handoff for Warren. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Ready.
1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Rashawn Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle for loss.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Vic tried to get it to Rice, but incomplete.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, Vic. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. That was a lightning-fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
What's that expression, life comes at you fast? In this case, the defenders came even faster. Incomplete.
A 2nd down throw for Vic. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And out of bounds right around the 20. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Patterson. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Vick now. Over the middle, complete. That's Jackson. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. 2nd and 3 from the 9. Here's Michael Vick. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Randy Moss, a 9-yard touchdown. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
On the ready. Ready.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Ready.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Vick to throw it. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, down at the 33. Vick's throw complete there to St. Brown. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. On the give, it's Warren. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Okay, ready.
Vic readies to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. Now 2nd and 3. Here's Warren. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
On the run, it's Warren. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. The kick by Carlson is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. Well, they had the great field position to start that opening drive. They only get 3 out of it, but still they get 3. So maybe kind of a win for the offense, Charles, and kind of a win for the defense as well.
Yeah, I would say win-win seems to sum the whole thing up, because where that ball was placed to start, that's tough on a defense, and they held them to 3. Now, if you're the offense, you're thinking to yourselves, how do we open up the playbook later on in this game and turn this 3 into 6s down the stretch?
Here we go, shot. Ready.
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
From the 22 now, here's the 2nd down and 6.
Roll, roll, roll. Ready.
Once more, they turn to Patterson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
To throw, Vic. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A quick throw caught by Rice. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. So the first catch for Jerry Rice, always fun to talk about. His career stats, Charles, they're so good. He leads in so many categories that we can't even get to them all.
Yeah, what do they say? He combines ridiculous statistical supremacy with crazy longevity. How about this? Most receptions, yards, touchdowns, just to name a few of the accolades along the way.
A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
19 Lions.
Now here's Vic. That's going to be caught by Moss. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10, as they're down to the 29-yard line. Vic's throw into the hands of Gonzalez here. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Set it. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Again, it's Vic. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Cut 19. Corner 70.
Throwing, Vic. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. This will be from 49 yards out. And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Okay, break.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here's Vick. That's swung out wide to Sanders. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
Trap 60, trap 60.
So here's Vick following the interception. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
60 Bobcats, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let go. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let go.
Back to throw. Vick. And this is caught. Touchdown, Houston. Cordero Patterson. 37 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
On the jump.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Ready.
On 3rd down, Vick. It's caught. Beckham. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Texans take over an excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Vick. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Here we go. Start.
Operating from the gun, Vick. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
19 right.
Vick, 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Warriors 17. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Vick to the air again. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tony Gonzalez. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Now a first carry here for Robinson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Throwing is Jackson. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Now Patterson to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Vick. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st down, going back to Patterson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Hall of Famer Too Tall Jones there on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense with his ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
2nd down and 4. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. They still can't get him. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll give it to Patterson. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
Now a second down throw for Vick. This is caught. And the Texans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Vick. And he's got it. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. We're scoreless after 1. Second and goal from the 1. Patterson will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Point after here coming up. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And this taken in at the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he's got room. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. On 3rd down, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
1 1st down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. An audible here to get a new look. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
Some guys just simply have it. And Randy Moss is one of those guys. His big playability, once again on display right there.
That's what he's known for. He averaged 15.6 yards per reception during his playing days. Highest career yards per catch average for any player with 900 or more receptions. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd and 1 situation. Robinson will try to pick it up. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. 45 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Second down and a run by Robinson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And they'll come out with a 4-receiver set. 3rd and 9. Now Jackson. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the Texans. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Let's go. Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Bronco. Track 60.
On 1st and 10, Locke. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That is caught, and he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
On 2nd down now, Archer. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Out of the gun, Luck. They're trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Charles Tillman. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Trying to lay one up deep. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Charles Tillman. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Now a quick throw to Moss. And they work this out past the 25. 23 yards on the play.
Ready, ready. Trap 60, trap 60.
Vic will look to throw on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Vic now from the 50. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gonzalez. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Okay, ready? Dragon 60.
It'll be Vic once more. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Vic now. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take...
Come on.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Panther 11. Go.
Now Locke. Pass complete to Addison. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Now Locke. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Luck on first down. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, I could spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
On second down, Archer. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Check out.
From the gun on third down, Luck. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Steelers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Luck. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or 2 there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. On first down, Luck. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Andrew Luck, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag, and they'll accept that penalty. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They'll run on first down. Archer. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Play action. It's Luck. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Luck. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. To throw is Luck. And a loose football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll take over after that pretty clutch forced fumble as they begin in. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He may go. Randy Moss. Touchdown, Houston. Randy Moss, 96 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
On the set. Come 19. Come 19. Chop 60. Chop 60.
Now a first down throw. Luck. And that's complete to Sanders. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
79 Broncos. Riggs. Cowboy 80.
On first down, it's Luck. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Myles Garrett. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Luck. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's another throw that could have been intercepted. Part of this, you credit the defense. They've been really stingy. But he's also made some really questionable throws, and that's another one right there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Three.
This will be the final play of the half. Vick buying time to his left. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. They'll go again with Patterson. On the tackle, Charles Tillman. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. On third down, Vic. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30. That third down conversion good for 23. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Vic goes play action. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On play action, Vic. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Steelers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Luck. And Luck will slide to a halt with a first down in tow. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, Luck. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Luck. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gonzalez. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Here's Luck. Going deep for Diggs. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He's got his man sharp, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 38-yard line. They'll fake it. Now Luck. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Throwing on 3rd down, Luck. That is caught. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. 38 yards. And the Steelers have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Here's Michael Vick. That's laid out deep for Rice. That's caught inside the 20. Then he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
Let's go now.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. In motion, the tight end. They'll run with Patterson. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Cordero Patterson. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Texans answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a give right side. Archer. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Off of play action. Luck. Sanders has it over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Luck. And Luck will slide to a halt with a 1st down in tow. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the red zone now, Luck. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Tony Gonzalez. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Here we go. Start.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Off the play fake, Vic. That would complete down the field to Gonzalez. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Talk about a momentum shifter right there. Tie game, fourth quarter. These are the plays that win you games. And now defensively, the question becomes, how do you respond?
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Vic now from the 50. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Steelers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Let's go now. 18, Pioneer. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19, Lions.
Out of the gun, Luck. This is caught by Addison. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. On 1st down, Archer. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
From the 50, it's Luck. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. Archer, and he'll go down at the 28.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
On 2nd down now, Archer. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
Luck now to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stages. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out.
He's got a man, complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jerry Rice. 53 yards. And the Texans strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
Go street.
Luck. Eluding the pressure right. His throw incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
But just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you've got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
Now Luck. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And the Texans have just about sewn up this football game. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach, he's in big trouble.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Wiggles free. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Rig alert. Rig alert. Chap 60. Chap 60. Ready.
Now it's Luck. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Charles Tillman. And the Texans are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home,